The groundbreaking for Micron's a little over a week ago now, kicking off what most say will be an unprecedented period of growth here in Central New York. So joining us now to talk about what's ahead is Center State CEO, President, and Chief Executive Officer Rob Simpson. Great to see you again, Rob.
Great to be with you, Jeff.
You were at the groundbreaking, obviously. You even got that shovel. You threw some dirt there. But the day, what was that like for you? Because many people have put a lot into this whole Micron project. You certainly have been one of them.
You know, it was really wonderful to be there celebrating with our community. I mean, I think that's the piece that really resonated with me, was recognizing that so many people around Central New York, including those people who maybe have been skeptical about whether this project was ever going to come to reality, that those people were having an opportunity for the magnitude of what's about to happen in Central New York, the change of our economic trajectory. Giving them a chance for this to sink in. Listen, it was great to be around so many partners in this work who helped bring this project to fruition, and all the community partners that have been working overtime to ensure we have Micron's workforce, to prepare the site, the EIS. So many people have worked so hard on this, and it was just a wonderful opportunity for us all to be together.
Almost hard to even take a breath, because there's literally it's just the beginning of an enormous project. I mean, one of the things that you and County Executive McMahon and some others have been working on is securing those supply chain companies. You traveled with a contingent to Japan back in December. What'd you learn, and should we be expecting some more announcements in the next few months?
The short answer is yes, we should absolutely be expecting more announcements. We are going to land a lot of supply chain partners who both need and want to be a part of Micron's ecosystem here in Central New York. I think we forget the magnitude of what is happening at a global level. The sort of center for semiconductor manufacturing over the course of the last 30, 40 years has shifted to Asia, China, Taiwan, Singapore, Japan. And with the CHIPS Act passed a couple of years ago, there is a massive wave of new investment in semiconductor manufacturing happening here in the U.S. So all those Asian supply chain companies that have been built up there over the last 30 or 40 years are going to need a U.S. presence. And I guarantee you Central New York is going to compete for and win a lot of that business. Primarily what we heard are companies who both understand the size and scale of the market opportunity from this growing wave of U.S. production, and companies who are, in some cases, navigating investments in the United States of America for the very first time. They have obvious questions about what is the labor force, what is the workforce like, what are the environmental regulations and the permitting requirements. So really starting from scratch, helping people understand how easy it can be to do business here, and then making sure we're in a position where, as a community, we can deliver.
So you just had a pretty big event, Center State CEO, last week, announcing the economic forecast. How much is Micron contributing to what seemed to be, to me, a very positive forecast for 2026?
I think, listen, I think it is unequivocally the headline coming out of the report is the fact that 84% of respondents to that survey expect that they will benefit, their business will benefit, they'll benefit personally from this new wave of investment that's happening in Central New York. That's the highest level of respondent optimism that we've seen at any point since we started publishing this report. And there's no doubt about the fact that Micron is contributing to that. I think we also have to take a moment, though, and just acknowledge that our economic performance in 2025 is the strongest economic performance we've had in 35 years. Our rate of job growth outpaced every other city in New York State, including New York City. And that is before Micron even had a shovel in the ground. So there's a tremendous amount of enthusiasm for what is happening organically in our market. And then there is an added amount of enthusiasm and excitement for what Micron will bring to help take us to the next level.
What a quick 30 seconds left. What do you think powered that 2025?
Listen, we know that for the better part of the last 15 to 20 years, this region's been operating very strategically. We've been focused on rebuilding our innovation ecosystem. We are seeing significant performance from our education institutions and medical institutions, regaining employment again and hiring at rates across the board, small business, large business, strong performance in 2026 or 2025, and that's what we have to carry into 2026.
Rob, I know you'll be helping lead the way. We appreciate your time. Thanks so much.
Thanks, Jeff.
Download the WSYR Plus app on your TV to stream News Channel 9 for free. Just go to your smart TV, search WSYR Plus in the App Store, and download to start streaming today.